What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And all the way down to the 26. A huge play there right off the bat. 53 yards.
Not sure exactly what he saw that made him decide to hand it off, but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as the bigger threat. And look at that wide open space.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
On second down, it's Jones. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Jones, the ball carrier.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Oh, yeah.
What he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a second and 14. Now back to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And taken at the 46. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, to pick up of 12 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody come. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Chris Godwin, 32 yards, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
34-yard
When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And his throw is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Well, I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're running with Gurley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
First carry down for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Gurley. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this 1st quarter. On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
The score, Buccaneers 14, Rams nothing.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Being chased out left. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll run it with Jones. He'll get about 4 here. 43.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Complete. But took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to connect with Mims. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal. There's some good running there. Gets it down about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Rams nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
That'll be caught by Kupp. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Gurley. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards.
Rams.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Henderson now at 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and have the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Oh, boy, this isn't what you want to see. That's Todd Gurley, folks. Down on the field still. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. 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 You can't hear me? Yeah. Just take the force. Yeah, you know he was. You know he had no. He ain't winning that game. Steve texts me talk about, man, I want to play him. He said, go ahead and take the win. I wasn't coming back from that team. My team just can't hang with yours. Mine is only a 82 overall. No, nigga, you can't hang with me. Oh, yeah. Well, say that again. Mm-hmm. No, he wasn't. I was gonna. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's about to get ugly. I'm gonna get back on. Like, damn, that's what I played for. I mean, this the truth of the matter. The first round, whoever the low seeds is, they gonna all get their ass beat. Cause I mean, like this is like really how it is. Like if Kells would have got in, Kells let the Falcons get in. But this is the thing, man. Everybody is superior to the low seeds. All the high seeds, like we all gonna beat the shit out of whoever we playing. Armin gonna beat the shit out of whoever he playing. The Cardinals gonna beat the shit out of whoever he playing. Let me see. Oh yeah, he gonna beat the shit out of Steve. Bunch of bums. That's the weakest division in the. I ain't gonna say it's the weakest. Between that and the Bills, it's Samaj in there. That guy, Alpine, I think. The other nigga that was in my division last year. Yeah. Yes. That's why Steve said that. Armin defense is good. Steve like to fling the ball around. He gonna throw a bunch of picks against that nigga. Armin, yeah, they played earlier this season. That's why Steve said that shit. I didn't realize who he was playing. Let me see. Steve played Armin earlier in the season. I think Armin beat him bad. Let me see. What was that last season? Oh no, that was this season, 45-14. You talk about I can't wait. I got 50 million to play with. Yeah. He was? Oh, in y'all division. Oh yeah, he had the Chargers. He like, fuck that.